Alright, today we're going to learn about the future tense. This is what you're going to use to talk about things that will happen in the future. You already know, ir plus a plus infinitive is somebody is going to do something. For example, vamos a estudiar, we are going to study. You can certainly use this for future tense, but there is an actual verb tense with a different set of endings that is a little bit more formal. Formal future, the nice thing about this verb tense is that all verbs, meaning all verbs in AR, ER, and IR, have the exact same endings. So you only have to learn one set. To form it, you have to take the infinitive. Don't do anything. You keep the verb in the infinitive, and then you add the ending. Nosotros is the only ending without an accent. Endings are as, a, hemos, es, an. So go ahead in your guided notes and try to write out hablar, volver, and escribir in the future. Remember, keep the verb in the infinitive and add the ending. Do not drop the AR, ER, IR. These verbs go right on the end of them. Okay? Here are the answers. Hablaré, hablarás, hablará, hablaremos, hablaréis, hablarán. Super easy. Again, nosotros is the only one without an accent. So when you say it, you got to say the accent like you mean it. Volver, volveré, volverás, volverá, volveremos, volveréis, volverán. Again, super easy. Endings just after those infinitives. Escribir, an IR verb, still the same endings. Escribiré, escribirás, escribirá, escribiremos, escribiréis, escribirán. Pretty easy. Of course, there has to be some irregulars. The good news is not too many of them. Some of the verbs are irregular in the future. For the irregular verbs, you're going to have a new stem and add the same future endings. Valer, caber, decir, hacer, poner, and salir. This is the beginning of the list. So instead of using valer, you're going to use valdre. Caber becomes cabra. Decir becomes dir. Hacer becomes ar. Poner becomes pondre. Salir becomes saldre. These stems are what you use with the same endings you used with the regular infinitives. Tener, to have, venir, to come, poder, to be able, saber, to know, and querer, to want, also have some irregular stems. Tendre, vendre, podre, be cautious with that one, sabre, and quer, double R on that one. Same endings go on these new stems. I, the verb there is, there are, becomes habrá, there will be. On your guided notes, please try to write out these sentences in Espanol using these verbs in the future. Remember, unless it's irregular, you are going to just keep the infinitive, but there are some irregulars in here. So go ahead and give it a try and bring that to class tomorrow.